What up, Nerdy Squad? You already know who it is, back with a brand new video, and your boy finally is in the house. I literally just got back from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine, and I wanted to go ahead and do this review while my thoughts were clear, while everything was still sitting in my head before I go to sleep on it. So let's go ahead and get into this review. But before I do, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Let's get this video up to 10 likes. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Um, I'm gonna try and do this as a non-spoiler review because I want everybody to go out and see it, have a good time. So the first thing I'm gonna say about this movie is I really enjoyed it. Don't mind me, your boy is a little hot in this room. The first thing I'm gonna say again, I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun. There were some cameos in this movie, some I did not expect, and I was glad that didn't watch any extra clips. I was on social media even though I said I was gonna take a break, and I scrolled past anything that may have looked like it might have been a spoiler. The action in this movie was really good. I love the action. The fighting was really good. Um, a lot of blood, some gore. Um, the banter between Logan and Deadpool is great. I mean, those two make a very comedic combination, and I don't think we could have asked for anything better. I love the way that they work together. We should have got this years ago, but I'm glad we got it instead of not getting it, instead of wondering what could have been. I love the suits. The Logan suit looked great. I like Deadpool's suit. I know there was an old picture of his suit with just like the red on it, and it was a darker red. With this one, it was a lighter red, and it looked great. Of course, if y'all know the story, Wade Wilson ends up getting sucked in by the TVA and has to help with some timeline stuff, and that pretty much start his whole adventure. And the one thing I'll say that surprised me was to find out what happens to the people, when the TVA hits them with them sticks. I was surprised to find out what happened to them because it wasn't what I expected. The villain in this movie, she was okay. She wasn't great. She wasn't perfect. She was okay. I thought she could have been better. Everybody else, great fucking job. Like I said, I love the suit. I love the action. The beginning of this movie, there's a really cool fight scene. It's a real funny fight scene with Deadpool, and the way it just goes down. I mean, it'll have you laughing. Literally, this entire movie will have you laughing from start to finish. That's how funny and entertaining this movie really is. Um, a lot of the characters that appeared in this movie, they had a lot of time to shine. It never felt like they weren't unimportant. They got their time to shine. Obviously, the main movie was about Wolverine and Deadpool, but them side characters who appeared in this movie had their time to shine. And the way that Deadpool interacts with these characters, it is so unbelievably funny just to hear his banter. If that was the one thing I believe Fox or Marvel, whoever picked him to play Deadpool, did right, they picked the right Deadpool. He did an amazing job. Um, like I said, there's a lot of funny scenes in this movie I laughed at literally from start to finish. The only thing I would honestly say was kind of a letdown was probably the ending. Um, after something happens, I was expecting something else. There is a part in this movie that kind of makes you feel like there could be a continuation, not like another Deadpool and Wolverine movie, but just a continuation, as if their story is just getting started and it's not over with yet. There's another fight scene in this movie that is really, really funny. The way that it goes down. I'm not gonna give you any hints. I'm not gonna spoil anything. And the way that they pull it off, especially when you get to the end of it and how everything kind of just pulls together, it's really funny. It really is, man. And this movie was just, it was a blast. I really was. My theater was packed. There's another appearance by somebody who I'm not gonna name, and the scene literally probably was one of the funniest scenes in the movie. Everybody laughed because of what happened here. Like I said, I'm trying to do this spoiler review. I'm spoiler free. Normally, I'm used to doing spoiler reviews. What else about this movie? Like I said, I love the suits. I love the action. The comedy was on point. Everybody laughed at everything. Um, Everything about this movie was just amazing. I loved everything. I will, well, almost everything. At least till the movie got to the end. Everything that happened before this movie got to the end, I really enjoyed. Is it something that I would probably want to go see again? I don't know. I don't know. It was a good enough movie to see for the first time, but if you ask me, do I want to see it again? I don't know. Um, the ending for me just really kind of like messed it up a little bit. But everything before that was really good to see. I'm trying to recall everything I've seen in this movie in my head, but there's so much that goes on. Like I said, the cameos y'all gonna see, they're gonna be worth the watch. This is why I tried to stay away from any spoilers because the cameos are worth it. The action is worth it. The comedy is worth it. Like I said, the banter between uh, Deadpool and Wolverine is amazing. We'll obviously find out what happened with this Wolverine's universe and what happened with him and the X-Men and everything like that. The one thing I will say is tame down your expectations. This is why I like to go into these movies expectations free because if you go into this expecting a lot and you don't get a lot, you're going to be disappointed. Um, Somebody I saw posted something saying that this is what Multiverse of Madness should have been, and they are right. This is what Multiverse of Madness should have been. Overall, great time. Like I said, everything was great until you get to the ending. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. Well, I want to see it again. I don't know. I probably need to sleep on it. Maybe I have a different opinion after a few days. But as right now goes, this is a one-time thing for me. And I don't think it's gonna live up to the super hype that it was set at, but it looks like it is making a hell of a lot of money just for opening night. I mean, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. It's a movie that the world has been waiting for years. So, with that being said, I do want to know what all of you think. What are you gonna be, what are y'all most surprised about? What was your biggest disappointment? Let me know what you think of my review. Again, I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Let's get this video to 100 plus views. If we can crack 1,000, that will be better. I'm grateful for everybody that watches on my videos, and let's just make it happen. Deadpool and Wolverine 7 out of 10. I'll catch you on the next video. Going with low expectations. Peace. I'm out. 2,000 subscribers.